I need your help. Please subscribe to my channel. The moment I saw the photos, a cold weight settled in my chest. Sarah, my wife, had posted images online that made my stomach twist. She and Mark, her ex, were sitting together on a couch laughing, like no time had passed, sharing a drink, looking far too comfortable in each other's presence. The caption beneath it all read, "If you feel jealous, that's your problem." My heart sank. I had always thought our relationship was strong. It's 5 years together, and I had never questioned her loyalty. Sure, we had disagreements, normal. For any couple, but nothing I believed could threaten what we had built. Recently, we had moved in together and even discussed starting a family. Yet now, everything felt like a lie, a fragile illusion that shattered the moment I scrolled past those pictures. I tried to convince myself it wasn't serious, that perhaps it was just a harmless reconnecting moment between old friends, but the unease lingered, gnawing at me. Sarah had always insisted Mark was only a friend. But suddenly I wasn't sure I believed her. That evening, when she walked through the door, I couldn't contain my feelings any longer. "Sarah, what's going on between you and Mark?" I asked. Attempting to steady my voice to keep it calm, she gave me a casual smile, almost too easy, too effortless. "Oh, it's nothing. You're overthinking. We've known each other forever. I just thought reconnecting would be fun. That's it. Nothing more." I wanted to trust her. I really did, but doubt clawed at me relentlessly. Why share these pictures? Why that jab about jealousy? When I tried to voice my confusion, she shrugged, rolling her eyes. "You're making it a bigger deal than it is. It's not my problem if you're insecure. Don't you trust me?" Her words cut sharper than I expected. Insecure? I wasn't insecure. I was betrayed, hurt in a way that left me speechless. I wanted to explain, but the right words wouldn't come. The following days were suffocating. I noticed small, unsettling changes. Her phone always face down. When she left the room, her responses to my texts were slower. There was a cold distance in her eyes I couldn't ignore. I confronted her again, hoping for honesty, but she dismissed me, repeating her mantra, "If you're jealous, that's your problem." Each repetition drove a wedge further into my heart. I wondered if I should walk away, leave her to deal with her own mistakes, but my love for her held me back. I needed to know the truth. One afternoon, desperation overcame restraint. While she was in the shower, I went through her phone. What I discovered made my heart pound and my stomach churn. Messages between her and Mark weren't just casual. They were flirtatious, even suggestive. All the assurances, the trust I had placed in her, crumbled instantly. My chest ached with betrayal. I waited until she stepped out of the shower, water still dripping from her hair, confronted her with what I had found. Her reaction was immediate, a pale shock washing over her face. She tried to deny it at first, but the truth was written plainly in her expression. "I didn't mean for it to get this far," she murmured, her voice trembling. "Mark and we just reconnected, and I didn't know how to stop it." Shook, torn between rage and heartbreak. "So all this time, I was just someone to keep around while you played with your ex?" I demanded. She stammered, "No, I love you." I didn't want to hurt you, but the words had no power now. Once the foundation of our relationship had been shattered. That night, I made my choice. I packed my things quietly, every movement, heavy with the knowledge that nothing could repair what had been broken. When I walked out, Sarah froze, disbelief etched into her face. But I didn't turn back, staying where I wasn't truly valued, where love was conditional and trust optional. It's not an option. In the days that followed, she reached out repeatedly, apologies spilling through texts and calls, begging for forgiveness, trying to reclaim what she had lost. But I had made my decision. The pictures, the deceit, the betrayal, it was too much. No apology could erase the hurt or rebuild the trust. I never spoke to her again. Her games, her dishonesty, her choice to flirt with an ex while claiming to love me, those were not my problems anymore. The weight that had burdened me lifted.